Okay, so some of you are just joining. So let me just summarize what I spoke yesterday before we start lighting our lamps. So I hope their uh, everybody already has their diya or lamp or candle ready. So we will do practical. So welcome just now. Rajlakshmi Mataji joined, Raunak, Samrajya, Chandrabhanuji. So welcome everyone and welcome to today's session. And today we will talk about removing the toxicity and actually overcoming stress levels, getting good sleep during this fast. So yesterday I said one of the first ways to detox yourself. I'm recording this again because yesterday somehow after the class my son came and started fiddling around with the buttons and we lost the video. I downloaded, did not. So so I said that first we have to wash our mouth nicely. We have to wash our mouth 21 times every morning. If you really want to change, if you really want to bring about a change in your consciousness, so you clean the mouth, wash your mouth 21 times, and literally after every meal you should wash your mouth at least 11 times. Wash your mouth at least 11 times, because what happens is whatever remains in your stomach, in your mouth, that becomes your cavity. So the hygiene of the mouth is 50% of your digestion. So mornings, stretching, drinking lemon hot water, cleaning your mouth, and then rubbing your tongue with the fingers is very, very important. So if we do all of this and remove the cuff around the mouth region, if we can cleanse it, then this will cleanse and relax you a lot. And once this area is de-stressed, decluttered, once the skin around the facial muscles are decluttered, once they are cleansed, then you will find an amazing healing effect in your in your facial, and your cognition improves. And once your cognition improves, your reeling of the head, all these things go away, you will feel much better. So first I want to teach you, okay, everybody can, whoever is doing this can turn on their camera, because I actually want to see. So today I want to do the eye cleansing. So eye cleansing is done. Practically I've kept it here so that it's for the computer. But practically it should be at the level of the eye with one hand distance. So I can raise it a little bit. I think I have something to raise it. Where do we go? Okay, hope this doesn't catch fire. Okay, something here. Okay, so I can raise this to the eye level. So everybody has their diya or candle for the experiment. You can keep one book actually. Okay, so what we do is, so the sitting position should be straight. So how you sit is, you sit with the heel. So I'm making a video on this asana today. I just recorded the audio. I will post it later tonight, how to sit in swastikasana. You put your heel below, and then you put the soles of the legs, the soles of the feet in between the thighs, and sit with your back straight. So you have to sit with your back straight. The straighter your back, the more your mind is relaxed, the more it is concentrated. This is the best position if you want to improve your quality of sleep. Night, sit 10 minutes like this with the deep breathing, or if you are chanting Hare Krishna, you can chant Hare Krishna like 2 malas. At least 10 to 15 minutes if you can sit with your back straight. This position relieves stress quite a bit. Practically, it relieves a lot of stress. Hmm? So sit in that position. So I'm coming closer so that I can do. So at one hand distance, you have to keep the candle or this. So let me put the gallery view so that I can see everyone. So everybody has their candle or diya. So you can, ready, right? So how should it be? It should be at one hand distance, okay? And at eye level. So I am just keeping it so that it is visible for the computer. Okay, I can add one more book here. Okay, so it's almost at the eye level. One hand distance, okay? So this we will do, this will relieve a lot of toxicity from the eye, okay? This is very good to improve your sleep level also, okay? So how we do this is, okay, those who can turn on the camera, please turn on because it's very encouraging for. So then we light this. Okay. So what do we use? Usually a diya is very good, a cotton wick, and this is very good, and with ghee especially. Ghee because ghee is very, very good for the eyes. Don't use vegetable oil, canola oil or something. Cotton is cotton with the what do you call it? Um, what do you call it? So Anita just joined, okay? Um, so I was just summarizing. Okay, so Anita, you can hear? So I just started and I was just explaining how we keep this at one arm's length and at eye level. Everyone can see the flame, right? Yeah. So this flame, if all of you can turn on, so whoever is having camera on, you have made this flame ready so you can watch. So then this is Trataka. This is very good for, especially in today's world, because we are using so much computer, phone and everything. So if you, at one hand distance now, the best thing is if you can use ghee. Candle is second option because that is easier to ready today because not everybody keeps cotton at home. So if you are keeping cotton at home, this is best. Okay. So now you have to look at the middle part of the flame, the bright part of the flame. Middle in the sense, now in the flame there is a dark hue like this, and there is a middle part which is really bright, not the top edge. So you should try to uh, meditate on the middle part. Hmm? Gradually meditate. So Sankirtan Mataji just joined. So I was just summarizing that we keep a lamp, a ghee lamp or the candle. So it should be one arm's length away from you and at eye level. And we meditate on the bright light there, the middle bright part. And now keep looking at it without blinking. So we sit with our back straight, completely meditating on the flame. Deep breathing. Now don't blink. Now you will see a pull in your eyes. Gradually it will begin to water. The best part about this is this not only rejuvenates your eye, but also it stimulates, it calms down your hunger. Okay, somehow I washed my hand and then I held the cotton, so there is some water. So it is giving some miraculous effects, but you can still meditate. In a few minutes, your eyes will begin to water. Do not blink at all. My right eye is watering. So whichever eye is most stressed out, that eye will water faster. This will also prevent cataract in the later age. Then the eyes will get a little heated also. I'm getting a pricking sensation now. So my left eye is, the water is just beginning, but the right eye is really flowing. So Jyoti Mataji just joined. So we keep this diya at one hand distance and at eye level. Mataji, use a ghee or a coconut oil lamp or a candle. Keep meditating on the flame without blinking the eye. You can see the eye is watered. So my right eye looks to be the most stressed. So it's completely watering out and clearing out. And as your eyes water, all the toxicity in the eyes from watching the phone, from watching the TV or the computer. So in between, you will get a pricking sensation. That's fine. This will also give you a good sleep also. It's a very good eye cleansing technique. So this is called Trataka. You can do this once a week, once in a, at least 15 days, once in 15 days. It will be very beneficial because your digestion as well as your eyes both are fire element. So when you you watch a lot of computer or phone or stress yourself, stress the eyes, then what happens is um, the agni, the digestion also goes down. But this particular exercise not only um, improves the eyesight, but it also improves your digestion because agni is both the form as well as fire of digestion. You see now my right eye is watering even more. So it kind of pains around this area a little bit. But with that pain, you will see your eyeball. Actually, people get cataract because they watch so much TV, this, that, and do not relieve the stress. So what happens is in your eyes, when the amount of cuff or slot increases, then it becomes opaque. So in the older age, you cannot see far or you cannot see, like properly. That's because of the that's because of this. So if you improve your eyesight by focusing on the if you improve your eyesight by focusing on the fire, then when once you do a session, it should be at least for like 20 minutes, at least 15 to 20 minutes, So here we are already done with I think about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. We'll do another 3 to 4 minutes. So my cotton will last another. Then your flame will become very clear, your view of the flame. This will also pull out some stress from your, uh, what do you call, the kapala or the forehead. So the more you do, so what happens is this has two levels. So level one, you keep on meditating on the flame as you are doing right now. And after some time, when the flame is steady, when your meditation becomes very deep on the flame, if you do it like every day for quite some time, then what happens is that this image of this flame remains in your forehead here. And then when you close your eyes, you are able to meditate on the flame. So that is called as Antartrataka. So this is called as Bahir Trataka, and that is called as Antartrataka. So Antartrataka means you are able to see that same flame when you close your eyes also. So this is like, so there are two levels of this. So the yogis, so they do this meditation for 24 minutes, one ghatika minimum. This can be really cleansing. You will see a very beautiful, better eyesight level. So mornings after you cleanse your tongue, wash your mouth, then you can do this. Like empty stomach is far better. But once you do, it will give you a really amazing effect. Now, if you open your eyes a little wider, you will see that it will give you a pricking effect on the eyeballs. So what it is doing is it's really pulling out the stress from your eyeballs. Actually, there is a big danger, the eyes, they can become opaque, the your lens. And if you do not see things from far or near, so gazing the sun in the morning is a very good practice. And apart from that, a good practice is to actually gaze on the flame as you are seeing right now. Okay, we'll do it 3 more minutes. Whew. Okay, one should not blow that. Make sure you sit upright, back, straight, like I showed in the beginning. Okay, so once you're done, you can close the eyes. Oh. I hope the Okay. Oh, you feel such a relief. So you can just gently massage your eyes after this, softly, just soft touch. And for two, then for if, then we'll do like 10-15 breaths, just deep breathing. Nicely breathe with the throat. So there are two ways. One, you can just sit down, close your eyes like we are doing now, and inhale and exhale deeply. Second is you can also do Shavasana. Shavasana is also good. With your eyes closed, you just relax. Because after you do this, your kind of lot of stress from your brain actually is released. Hmm? And from the forehead region, all the stress is released. Hmm? So you can also relax. You can do this at night also, because it kind of relieves your eyes, and you can just lie down after this, and then you'll feel very relaxed, and gradually to deep breathe, and you can fall asleep also. Hmm? So it's very beneficial that way, to relieve stress within the eyes, calm down. It's a very important mechanism to calm down also. Hmm? Okay. So now, all of you feel relaxed in the eyes area? Everyone feels the same? So as you calm down, as your eyes become more relaxed. So the thing is day one. So today is day one. Now, if you do this every day, what this will do is this will calm you down even better. So if you're having headaches, dizziness, all this, so that is, you have to understand, when you do not eat, when you do not eat, or when you fast. So one of the things that happens is the pressure in the body is trying to readjust. The body is trying to readjust. So that's when you feel little. Uh, that's when you feel little dizziness and imbalanced pressure in your body. So one of the things that will relieve is this. Another thing that will improve your quality of sleep, it will be the what do you call it? Will be deep breathing. So after you do this, you have to focus on deep breathing. So how do we do? That is like I did for all your asanas and all your practices, though you have to breathe with the throat nicely. So breathe with the throat means when you breathe in, you are literally applying the force here, the pulling force, the suction force you are applying here. Deep breathing. Uh, okay, there's a good question here. No water came out, only felt the pricking sensation. So you have to do a little bit more. That's a good question. No water came out. So that means the eyes are getting very opaque. So you need to do this more. Otherwise, your number will increase. Hmm? So please do this more often. And I would say for the next 1 week, do every day. And you can do longer also. You can do like 30 minutes. We did it for a shorter time, but you can do it at least for 20-25 minutes. Okay, my eyes are more tired at night, and that's also when I feel like snacking. Should I do the flame at night or morning or both? Is the flame quality different from a wax candle from a cotton ghee wick? It's a very good question. So the flame quality is certainly different. The point is, ghee is called as deepanam. Ghee increases or improves the fire in your eyes. Therefore, ghee is considered excellent. Hmm? Therefore, there is a difference between wax and ghee. However, if ghee is not present or coconut oil is the second best, then if it is easy for you, then candle is okay. But the flame quality of a ghee or coconut oil, you get the quality of that flame to a certain degree. That is important. So you could actually do that. Hmm? And when to do? Yes, morning and night. Both are very, very beneficial. Literally, it pulls out so much stress, because eyes is where the most of the, in your body, a lot of pressure is applied in the eye level and forehead, because you are tensed, because you are stressed. Hmm? Uh, it will take a little bit of time for it to go away. Hmm? Okay, now the next question is, night is also better because it can improve your quality of sleep. Is there any difference if I'm doing with my contact lens in the eye or without wearing eyeglasses or without any glasses? I would say glasses are better. Contact lenses you cannot do, because I don't know if contact lenses the water will be good, and is it good for the contact lens because it's, you're meditating on a fire. Glasses are still okay, uh, but then I can't see well. So glasses are okay because glasses allow you to focus. It may take a little more time, but glass is better. But I would say you cannot do it with the contact lens. So glasses are okay. Yeah. Okay, my eyes became watery, but water did not flow out. I had my vision all blurred. That means the stress is there. You are come to that point. So I actually did. I stopped because I had a lot of water coming out. I had to stop. But you can do it for 25 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. It is, that means actually this watching this computer screen, you won't understand now. So it is really, it's really important to really get a lot of water. So some people get it quickly, some people get it slowly, but you have to, there should be a good flow of water. So you are at the beginning stage of that water flow. That means the eyes is getting de-stressed. I could try without wearing anything. My contact lens does have some oxygen film, but I don't know if it keeps the eyes from watering. Yes, so because contact lens, I'm not really sure. And the second thing is your lens has to mold. So the contacts could interfere or could hamper. So glasses are okay, I would say, but keep a safe distance from the flame. You know, does it help stiffness around eyebrows? Very much, because it is supplying fire. It is supplying energy to this whole area. And after this, you massage. So what you have to do is, after this, you have to go to sleep, or you have to lie down for a few minutes, at least 10 minutes. And if you're doing it at night, just before you sleep, you do this, take a few deep breaths, and you go to sleep. The another thing that you could do after this to help, also help go to sleep. So that was one of the reasons I did this. You can do this at night if for sleep, and then you sit like this in this Vajrasana. And after sitting in Vajrasana, you can do this position. Because now what happens, your eyes are already relaxed. Your eyes are already relaxed. Plus, now you increase the blood flow. Now you increase the blood flow in the head region. So what this actually does is improve the blood flow here and gives you good sleep actually. And then you lie down. So combination of that, for those who are having insomnia, this is an amazing combination. That is cleansing the eyes, because then your eyes are fully relaxed. And then you do this Vajrasana, Supta Vajrasana. You are increasing the blood flow. And your body also kind of rests in that position. And it gives you very good sleep. This morning I woke up swelling in my eyes, red, itchy, and swollen. So can I do this today and wait for swelling to go? No, you can do this today. First you could do is, before that, if you have such swelling and all, what you should do is, so there is another way to cleanse the eyes. So that is like I explained yesterday. So what you do is, you take a little water, and then you sprinkle that water onto your eyes. Open your eyes, don't close the eye, just like this. You don't close the eye, you just sprinkle water into your eyes. So after you sprinkle with open eyes, don't blink. Then what happens? The water naturally then begins to remove the will make you cry. That's one way of removing it. So what this means is it's throwing out the acidity. This is pitta. This is basically pitta. Hmm? So when you do this pitta, when this pitta is there, you have to do that, and what it will do is this, it will absorb that pitta and it will come out as tears. It will burn a little, but then it will remove. And after that, you can do this. It is very, very beneficial. So swelling in the eyes, all these things are very, very important. So next question is, so that is two-step technique. One is you, you know, cleanse the eye, and then you can do this. That is another option. Any tips for stiffness in the neck? Another issue by sitting before laptop for long. Yes, I had this quite some time. During this fast, one of the positions that helped my stiffness in yoga was actually this position. So when you do this Surya Namaskara position, when you stress here, this position completely removed my neck stiffness. See, what happens here is when your heels are down, okay, and you are pushing like this behind, the more you push here, your stiffness in the neck is going. It is stressing here. You need to stretch. It's not just the neck. Because what happens is when you stress, when you are tense, actually what happens is when you are in your office work all the time, every tension that comes to you, or a stressful situation, you are in a stressful situation, it stresses the brain, and the cranial connection here, it stiffens here, all this area. That is the real where your stress gets built up. Then your mobility becomes weak. So that is why we find that in general, office goers who are stressed, they have big belly and they have weak shoulders. That is the reason for weak shoulders, because the stress keeps on getting. Every day when you do Surya Namaskar, and when you do Surya Namaskar, we do 5 breaths here, right? You can increase it to 10 breaths. Every morning, nicely, stretch, nicely. This stretching will actually remove there was no other, when you are very stiff, there was no other position that was really helping me except this one. This one and the plank. The another thing that very quickly removes stress around the neck, because it strengthens your shoulders, is the plank. So when you do the plank nicely, spend some time, because plank is the core. So when the core strengthens, it strengthens your entire upper body, and especially this area. So when you apply the weight of your own body on the neck, the stress goes away. And that strengthens also. So this is the best time actually when you are going to fast. So when you are going to fast, now the real fasting that is coming up now, the next 4 days when the moon is reducing. Now this is the best time to actually accelerate your practice of Surya Namaskar. Even in this whole course, if you are able to get the Surya Namaskar, the plank, right, all the stretches that I've given, all the Surya Namaskaras and all the plank, if you get it right, if you do it, if you practice it nicely, then your neck will be very, very strong. I mean, what I do nowadays, what I've done is every 2 hours in the day, I do a plank for like a minute. I've made it a habit because I've seen that it's not so easy to control your diet. I mean, on a general basis. even if you control, you are always stressed out. There is some stress that keeps coming. You cannot control it. But the best way is to keep exercising, keeping yourself fit. Hmm? So especially for the neck, the Surya Namaskara V position and the plank, these are really amazing. Hmm? Anything else you try to do, it is this is good. But all this helps when you need a solid strength in the neck. This also helps, just stretching it like this or stretching it like this. But this is very good, just around the neck. This is very good. But then that is for slight stiffness. When you're talking about strong stiffness, then you have to do that. Hmm? Okay, so there ends the questions. So the next thing, so basically this Tratak, if you do very nicely, uh, uh, at least 3 days a week, at this time especially. Now your computer related eye stress, now I can see my vision is very clear. I was seeing, because of too much computer, I was again seeing a bit blurry. But now it's completely clear. I was recording this sound, I was like, too much. So I'm releasing this video on best asana for chanting. So that is best asana for meditation, what we did. So one of the things, like I said, now let's go to the topic of sleeping well at night. So one of the techniques is this, or if you think this is too much to do, you just water your eyes, or you take a cup and then, you can put like a shallow cup and put your eyes. There are eye cups you get in yoga. So you can just fill it up with water and put your eye like into it. So eyes is where when the heat builds up here, when the pitta builds up here, when your stress builds up here, that's when you don't get sleep. And that's what happens because of not eating right now. Your body pressure is changing, and you have to get used to that change. And to really strengthen that change, you need to sleep. So eyes, if you relax, it kind of relaxes this whole area. Then your sleep is much better. So that is one thing. Second is, like I explained before, I have found that before you sleep, so this is Swastikasana. So I'm recording this whole thing. I'll send this after the, hopefully my son doesn't disturb again. So this heel, you put it here. And then this right foot here, left foot here. If you cannot do this, anything which is close to this or Vajrasan will also do. Now sit with back straight. Now breathe deeply. So if you are feeling heat in the body, if you are feeling stress, you can also do, oh my God. Jimmy, come inside, come out, come out. Close the door, lock the door. Okay, this is how he comes. So you have to sit with back straight. Now, deep breathing. Now, one of the things that you can do, if you are feeling heat, restless, you can cool the body. How do you cool the body? So there are two kinds of breathing, which is called as Shitali and Shitkari. So Shitali is with your teeth. With your teeth, you breathe in. It's like when your tooth is in pain or something, what do? Like that, right? So similarly, from your tooth, you breathe in. And breathe out from the nose. So you're letting cool air into your body and breathe out. The second is when you make like a crow, or I don't know, like a kiss, like this. You suck air in, cold air. So when you do like this, cold air is sucked in. Fully breathe in. Breathe out. When you breathe out through the nose. So like this, you will feel calm. So the sitting position is very, very important, because when you sit in any position with your back straight, practically your mind calms down. There is a very powerful effect. So what I used to do was, at night before sleep, when I used to write my book, the yoga book, I really realized that if you can sit with your back straight and do a 10-minute meditation. So those who are chanting Hare Krishna, they can chant like this, sit straight. Those who are into yoga and breath meditation, so what you do is you sit and you do deep Ujjayi Pranayam, deep slow breathing, aware breathing. Actually, the more you become aware, the more you become calm, the better you will sleep. So first calm yourself down. So if you want to cool yourself, you can do that. The sucking breathing or the tooth breathing. And then if you want to calm, so calming is by, of course, the Ujjayi breathing. Like this. So deep breathing with the throat. So this will also calm you down. I will also send you an audio. I will also send you an audio of a yoga nidra. So that will also help you sleep. I have been so cold, can't warm up. Okay. So if you want to warm up, okay. So if you want to warm up, that's a good question. So what is Ujjayi breathing? Okay. So first I'll explain how do you warm up. So to warm up, what you do is, again, you sit in the same position to warm up the body. This is, so remember, the right nostril is the heater. Right nostril is called Pingala, or the sun, the heater. And the left nostril is called as Ida, or the cold. Okay. So if you want to heat up your body, if you want to heat up, then you have to you have to sit straight, fore and middle finger you close. Then you have the little finger and the ring finger and the thumb. You keep it here. Bring it to your nostrils, okay? Now close the left nostril. I only breathe from the right. So this will heat you up. This is called as Surya Vedana. I breathe in fully from the right. I exhale from the left. Then I close the left. Only inhale from the right. So like this, I breathe from the right and leave from the left. Breathe from the right, leave from the left. If you want to heat up more rapidly, then you close the left. Then you breathe in and breathe in and out only from the right. So gradually you will feel your body getting heated up. So right nostril is if you want to heat up your body. So that is called as Ujjayi, the Surya Vedana. And if you want to cool down, you can do the opposite. You can close the right and only breathe in and out from the left, or you could even do this teeth and that sucking breathing. So what is Ujjayi breath? So Ujjayi breath means I breathe from my nose, but I breathe deep. So how do I breathe deep? I apply like a sucking pressure here, means I suck the air from here. So when I breathe in, I kind of meditate here. And I feel a flow of breath in my throat. Deep breath. So the hand motion is just to show that you don't have to do the hand motion, but I'm just showing the depth to which you actually breathe. deep breathing, and then, so but the sound, actually if I come closer you can hear the sound even better. Uh, so what you do is, okay, let me just close this. Okay, so what you actually do is you focus on the throat region and you make like a oceanic sound. So this is also called as oceanic breathing. Oceanic means like from the, you make a sound when the air actually passes through your throat. So it that sound, oceanic sound, it is said like an ocean. When you meditate on that sound, if you can hear, so this is called as ujjayi breathing. Okay, sitting straight after 15 to 20 minutes causes discomfort in the mid back. How to relieve this? So that is why I do the leg stretches. So what happens is, this means the hamstrings, the buttock region, and the lower abdomen, they need to be strong. That is what holds up your upper body and especially your back. The back, see, the sciatica and others, they don't cause pain right there. They cause pain lower down. So that is why, when is that? When your hamstring muscles, when your buttocks and all these are not so strong enough, that's when it causes the pain, that's when it causes the pain. So if you want this pain to go away, then you can, if you want this pain to go away, then you have to literally, uh, stretch nicely. So when you stretch the nerves, it's actually because when you sit, the nerves at the lower back, which are in between the vertebra, they are getting pressed. And because the vertebra is not, the muscles around the vertebra are not strong, the vertebra literally presses your nerves. That's when you get the pain. But when you stretch, when all the muscles in the back, when the muscles in the buttocks and the muscles in the hamstrings are strong, then what happens? Your vertebra holds it in its place. The gap is there. It is not just crushing the nerves. So when you stretch it nicely and it comes out, so that's when your pain in the back, all these things will go away. All right. So that means you need to do more Surya Namaskar. That means you need to do more leg stretching. All that will definitely help you. Okay. All right. So any other questions, comments here? Okay. So one more thing that can improve your sleep also at night is drinking a lot of hot teas. So if you make it a habit to drink a lot of hot teas, the turmeric tea, the turmeric ginger tea, it's a very good aid for sleep. So haldi, turmeric is very good. It calms down your body. So it's very important. So my body doesn't make oceanic sound. It's actually, if you focus on the throat region, it takes a little bit of practice, but you will get it. Just practice it a little bit. Means you just observe or hear the sound of the air passing through your throat. That's all. You become more aware of it. The more you become aware of the air, that when it passes through like this, but the pressure is here. That's the thing. So if I'm breathing from here, so I do like this. But if I'm applying pressure here, it is like this. So I'm kind of working here. So when you work on that, that's when you will, it takes a little bit of practice, but you become more and more aware of your throat. And that's when you're breathing. No, not breathe from the mouth. We breathe from the nose itself, but from the nose, when it goes here. So it's like I'm smelling a rose. When I smell a rose, I'm like drinking the perfume. Like, like when you drink a perfume. That's all. It's just deeper breathing. But when you're doing it from the nose, you kind of drink the perfume here. That's all. That's how it is. A little bit of practice, you'll get it. So how many times we have to do with this? Okay, okay. There's quite a few things popped up. Wait a second. Okay, breathe as if you're snoring. Okay, how many times do we have to do this? So I would say it in terms of time. So the deep breathing, so the sitting with back straight and breathing is 10 to 15 minutes at night. 10 minutes. You cannot do it more than that, because every day to do it like a long time will be tough. But it ensures you better quality of sleep. It also clears your stomach in the morning, because when you sit with your back straight at night, it is also very good to relieve, your stomach. And 10 minutes is good, because even if you do 10 minutes, it's a lot of relaxation. One suggestion is start breathing from your mouth and closed mouth, and keep breathing from the nose. So yeah, okay, that's an idea. So you kind of get the depth, and then you close the mouth, and then you can breathe from the throat. Good. Yeah, that's a good. Thank you, Gaganji, for that. Yes, Sankirtan Mataji is also saying thank you. So that's good. So what is the difference between Siddhasana and Swastikasana? Good question. And that is what my video is all about. So Siddhasana is the meditative position and a celibate position. So Siddhasana means your heel, you put it here, left heel, and then the right heel. So in Swastikasana, you put it in between. You put the soles in between the two. Siddhasana, you put it here, and the other heel should come exactly on top of this. This makes your back even straighter. And what it does is your sexual organ is in between, and it kind of improves the celibacy and the energy going upward. So you can see Buddha sitting in this position, Lord Shiva sitting in this position. So this is actually what is called as Siddhasana. So that is the difference between Swastikasana and Siddhasana. Okay, so gradually we will wrap up. So basically, so if we at night, especially, so your night begins from the morning, everything is interconnected. So if you stress relief your eyes, number one, okay, because your sleep depends on the pitta, the heat in your eyes and heat in the brain, okay. So you have to calm down. If you calm down, even if you don't get sleep so much, but you will at least be able to relax. So this Trataka will help you calm down. Second is, to summarize, I explained the Supta Vajrasana is very, very beneficial. That will help you relieve stress. The third is drinking hot teas. The fourth is, if you are feeling hot, then you do the Shitari and Shitkari breathing. And if you are feeling cold, then you do the Surya Vedana, deep breathing with the right nostril. So there are these different techniques. And sitting with your back straight for at least 10 minutes, meditating, chanting, deep breathing will actually help you improve the quality of sleep. And the best thing that should happen is, as soon as you wake up in the morning, your bowel should be clear. So that's why one of the things we recommended is you soak these 4 or 5 prunes overnight and have it in the morning. This is really good, So if you can do that, then it will be very, very beneficial. So this soaking of these prunes and all that, And if you take that prune juice, it is very good. So once your stomach is relieved, Basically, it removes the pitta, and your body is toxin free. And along with that, do not, if you are feeling hot, should we skip ginger and turmeric? See, turmeric is always good. Turmeric is always good. And ginger powder you use little bit. So that is, so what I said was, what removes the pitta is when you, if you feel constipated, then the pitta increases. So when you take prunes, prune fruit or prune juice, it actually relieves the constipation. And once that is relieved, pitta automatically goes down. Hmm? So it helps that. So no need of skipping. So it will benefit either way. All right. So ginger and turmeric tea get rid of my hunger. Yes. So fresh turmeric is even better. Fresh turmeric is even better, and dry ginger, it's very, very beneficial. Want to suggest to everyone in India, want to suggest to someone in India what is alternative to turmeric? I don't know. I have to ask my headquarters. Prunes. Oh, prunes in India. Actually, what they do is, in India, in Ayurveda, to relieve constipation, you do this dry grapes, you soak it overnight, and you can make a paste in the morning. You have to soak it overnight, you make a paste in the morning and take it. That is one way to relieve constipation. So in India, dry grapes are available, good quality. That can help. You mentioned that have limited ginger turmeric tea. I mean to say, you can have, actually in our book, there is a lot of this cumin, fennel tea, cinnamon tea. So morning, this cinnamon, fennel, all these are good. And night, 1 or 2 glasses of turmeric tea, this is good. Turmeric, there is no limit. You can have more. Ginger, only thing is if you are pitta prakriti, then you kind of limit on the ginger, but turmeric is not a problem. So you can, cinnamon, fennel, and cumin, that is jeera. Actually, you can drink as much jeera water, because jeera is a diuretic. It removes all the toxins. So if you make jeera water, cumin water, fennel, cinnamon, turmeric is also good. Only thing is you have to limit on your ginger. Yeah, it's no issues. Yeah. So ginger powder is okay. It's not a problem. Fresh ginger is a little heating, but ginger powder is just fine. So what is the best way to determine what dosha we are? There is a lot of online quizzes. So if you feel, if your hunger level is very, 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 very high, that means you are pitta. If you are too much wandering around, too much vata. If you are too, what do you call it? If you are too relaxed and one heavy, so that is generally, so your hunger levels, if it is okay, you are able to control calm, so that is kapha. When your hunger is like heavy, like, and then really heavy, then it's pitta. Vata means you are like more thin and very mobile. You cannot sit in one place. So all these things. There is a lot of online quizzes. Determine my dosha. Probably I can share you a link. It can help. So cumin, cinnamon. So the thing is, you can make tea. Jeera tea is like, you can just use cumin, and jeera, and just boil it. Like 2 teaspoons in water and boil it. That's a very good diuretic. You can also add cinnamon sticks into it and boil it morning, like, like 2 liters, like half a gallon, and make enough water. And that water is very good. It's like a hot tea, but even if it cools down, it's very good. You can drink as much. It's a very good diuretic. And yeah, so, and then you can even do just cinnamon tea. You can just put cinnamon sticks and boil like a liter of water or something. And similar things, they are very, very good. So these teas are, once you get our book, you will, I've already mailed it. You should get it soon. It has all that stuff. On every test, I am Vata and Pitta. Looks like. So in that way, if you have heat, then you should increase turmeric. And you can take more cinnamon, because cinnamon controls, like cinnamon sticks. I don't recommend cinnamon powder. It's tough to take. So you make tea out of cinnamon sticks and cumin. This is very good. You can reduce the ginger a little, and you can increase turmeric for Vata and Pitta Prakriti. And you can also take ghee. Ghee is good. Ghee is good to control Pitta and Vata. So ghee is good. And also oil bath, oil massage to control Vata. Vata remedy food. So Vata is basically, Vata is more about controlling what you eat. One of the most important things, who told me this few days ago, that in ancient times, tomatoes were considered very dangerous because tomato skin doesn't digest, and tomato seeds also causes appendicitis and everything. So if you really have Vata, then don't eat tomato, don't eat brinjal, and foods that, potatoes that have a lot of gases, even sweet potatoes. So basically, Vata is more about avoiding such things and eating fresh, like, sprout, green vegetables, sabjis, like that, green sabjis, leafy sabjis, salads. So these are all remedies for Vata. Oil massage is also stomach. You put castor oil before you sleep. You can just apply some castor oil on the stomach area. This is also very good. Do you recommend Triphala or Ashwagandha or any such herbs? Triphala, you can, that is for constipation, but prunes are better. The only fresh prunes are better. The only problem with Triphala is that most of the Triphala and these Chavanprash, that has to be amla. Now, most of this amla is now fake, means they don't have so many trees to make so much Chavanprash, so they mix potatoes. They mix potatoes and some amla, And Triphala, the problem is that Triphala should also be fresh. Triphala, the three fruits, they should be fresh. Now what happens is they pack it, they keep it, and they send it, they preserve it. So the effect is not so much. So for cleansing, that is best. For strengthening, that's why we have sprouts, proteins in the second half of our fasting. So that will strengthen you, that will change you. For oil massage, can I use olive oil? So oil massage, so the best oil for oil massage is sesame oil or mustard oil. So sesame oil is the best because it is Vata Hara. And the next best is mustard oil. Olive oil is not so good for massage, but for massage, if you can use till oil, it is best. That's what I would say. All right, that's quite a bit of good questions actually. And in summer also same oils. Yeah, so Vata Hara is the same. That is, what do you call it? Till is all year round. It relieves like that. Mustard is a little heating, but till oil is 24/7. What do you call 365? 365 24/7. Till oil works all the time. Okay. So basically, sesame oil or what oil? That is, what is till oil? Till oil. Yes, sesame oil is till oil. Correct. Sesame oil, sesame oil. I call it sesame oil. So sesame oil is called till oil. Correct. You're right. Okay. All right. So basically, if you follow these techniques, gingerly oil. Yes, gingerly oil. Correct. Gingerly oil. So if you follow all these techniques, rules, you will find that your quality of sleep is much better. Night, if not hot teas, drink a glass of hot water. Try to, like that, calm down. So night, at least half an hour before you sleep, take away all the gadgets, stop all that, take a walk a little bit, calm down, remain peaceful, do all this. And then you will find your quality of sleep is amazing. And actually my asanas, I did a lot of asanas, and that helped me a lot. So diet for tomorrow, asanas at night help me get good sleep, because after asanas my hunger would go, I would feel so relaxed and relieved and get good sleep immediately. Diet recommendation for tomorrow's Ekadashi. So tomorrow is Ekadashi. So those who are following Ekadashi, drink a lot of chia seed water and take one smoothie. I would say that is good. Like that is in most people's charts. So drink a lot of chia seed water and take one smoothie. So that is the best thing. Don't, if you can avoid cooking tomorrow, that is good. Go on raw. That is best for Ekadashi. You will get the full benefits of Ekadashi also. That would be my recommendation. Okay. All right. So I think we'll end here. It's 5:15 kind of, 5:12 or 5:15. So we'll end here. And thank you all so much. And see you all rest of the week with your individual sessions. And then we continue next weekend. Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes, thank you. So we can all just come on camera. Today I'm recording. Today I want to keep the recording. Yesterday my son spoiled it. I see everyone, all happy faces, all working very hard through this fasting. Hey, Krishna, let me be with you. All right.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Huh?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I'm so happy to see, and I'm sure little bit more, what do you call in Hindi, zara si savadhani zindagi par asani, right? So there is few more days for the new moon, and once you pass this new moon period, I want to have a new moon meditation. So I will just send out an email. I just forgot to add it before. So new moon meditation, actually, like when you fast, you can actually purify your mind, remove dosha, pitru dosha and everything's ancestral karma, and like calm, so I want to do like a breath and awakened meditation. So I'll send an email. Thank you once again. And may you all have a good day. And I'll send this recording. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.